Assalamualaikum. Today, we want to present about National Union of Workers in Hospital Support and Allied Services. So, the first presenter is Hani Nur Nisrina.
My name is Hani Nur Nisrina. My matric card is F2005. Today I want to explain about the union. So the name of the union is National Union of Workers in Hospital Support and Allied Service. The second one is a type of trade union. Have two type here. The first one is employees in the public sector can only form and join union whose member are in the same ministry, department or occupation. The second one is public sector trade union. Next is the issue of trade union. Have three issue. The first one is they want the government to stop their corporation from threatening and harassing hospital staff because they belong to a union. The second one is their vacation days did not correspond to their years of service and they were required to work at four separate site in one day. The third one is ringgit, the 30 ringgit pay raise and 750 ex gratia were only given to a chosen group of workers. The last one is every few years, the workers were also requested to sign the new contracts. They were treated as new employees every time they sign a new contract, which result in them losing benefit. The next one is effect of the current system to employees. According to Rosia, president of the National Union of Workers in Hospital Support, Adelaide Service, contract hospital workers and auxiliary workers should be returned in total government service precisely as they were before 1997. Next is where we are going to demand our COVID-19 allowance, which we deserve after working non-stop for the past 2 years. We also want the government to stop our companies from threatening and harassing hospital personnel for belonging to a labor union. Shit. The next one is the action taken by the employee in order to protest against their employee. Hira will present this topic.
So, my name is Nursyahira binti Bakri. My matric number is F2043. And I want to explain about the action taken by the employees in order to protest against their employer. So Rosia summoned the fortitude to defy her boss orders and lead a convoy of workers to Putrajaya on February on 8 February to deliver a memorandum to the Health Minister. Second, according to Rosia, the president of the National Union of Workers in Hospital Support and Allied Services, contract hospital workers and auxiliary workers should be returned into the government service, precisely as they were before 1997. Next, they will demand their COVID-19 allowance that they deserve because their hard work for past 2 years. Next is the conditions should be followed to implement the actions. Workers who are members of a trade union are involved in a labor dispute with their employer have the right to pick at or near their workplace if the following conditions are met. So have four, and the first is the workers involved are members of a trade union. Next is this action should assist employees in meeting their demands on their employers. Next, they don't get in the way of exits or entrance. And last is they don't make anyone feel threatened.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Putri and Shafiqa. Metric number F2015. The conditions should be followed to implement the action. The first one is mediation. This technique is similar to arbitration, but the mediator is not nominated by the government or the Internal Revenue Service. Maksud dia, teknik ni sama dengan timbang tara, tapi pengantara tidak dicalonkan oleh kerajaan atau perkhidmatan hasil dalam negeri. Yang kedua, the mediator is a lawyer who has practiced at the Supreme Court, High Court or District Court level for at least 10 years. Expert or other professionals with a minimum of 15 years of experience are prepared. Individuals who are expert in the field of mediation. Mediator ialah peguam yang telah berkhidmat di peringkat Mahkamah Agung, Mahkamah Tinggi atau Mahkamah Daerah sekurang-kurangnya 10 tahun. Pakar atau profesional lain dengan pengalaman sekurang-kurangnya 15 tahun lebih diutamakan. Individu yang pakar dalam bidang pengantaraan. Next I will pass to Adam.
So my name is Adam Daniel bin Ismail. My test number is 14 DPM 19F2074. Today I will continue about this topic, arbitration and conciliation. Arbitration, the third party in the industrial court, is also used in the arbitration technique. The industrial court's decision is final and binding on all parties involved. With the consent of the arbitration agreement parties, a person who is not a party to the arbitration agreement can be included to the arbitration proceeding. So they talk about the arbitration is a procedure in which a dispute is submitted by agreement of the parties to one or more arbitrators who make a binding decision on the dispute. In choosing arbitration, the parties opt for a private dispute resolution procedure instead of going to court. So conciliation. Conciliation is an alternative dispute resolution process in which the parties to a dispute agree to hear a conciliator who meets with each other the parties separately to try to resolve their disagreements. Conciliation varies from arbitration in that it has no legal status, and it differs from mediation in that the parties rarely, if ever, face each other across the table in the presence of a conciliator. Conciliation is, they talk about the action of mediating between two disputing people or groups. The action of stopping someone being angry, placation. Conciliation is an alternative out-of-court dispute resolution instrument. Like mediation, conciliation is a voluntary, flexible, confidential, and interest-based process. Okay, that's all from me. That's all from us. Thank you.